Williams, 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and good evening, everybody. And it's great to be able to have the opportunity to speak on the first reading of this bill. I want to start off, Mr. Speaker, by saying everybody deserves a home that is well built and warm and dry. And you'll get no argument from this side of the House when we make those statements that shelter is a basic human right, and that our homes need to be of a condition that is warm and dry, and that the impact of not having decent housing impacts on us socially, it impacts on our health and well-being. And for people who are struggling through this scenario to actually get their issues addressed, it impacts on their mental well-being as well. And we know full well from Christchurch, when your house is destroyed or when you are battling to have your home repaired, your mental well-being and your well-being in general suffers. Your home, sir, is your major asset, unless, of course, you happen to be one of the almost 50% of New Zealanders who can't afford to purchase their own home. If you are lucky enough to own your own home, Mr. Speaker, it is your major asset. And we know in Christchurch that after our major disaster, your insurance doesn't always protect you and protect your assets in the manner to which you expect. So it causes, we're talking about significant financial stress upon people who are impacted by leaky homes. This particular tidy up, I guess, of the legislation, Mr. Speaker, has come in part as a result of a Supreme Court judgment, the Osborne judgment, where we look to the determination on the eligibility of compensation under the financial assistance package. What does it take and how long does it take to actually have these issues resolved? As many of the other speakers have already stated tonight, it's taken some 20 years and we are still working our way through the issue of weather tightness that came about by legislation that came out of this House 25 years ago. What does it take to actually get these issues resolved? The bill itself deals with kind of three components. Firstly, the eligibility for compensation, the criteria that provide eligibility for it. The built date, we've had quite a bit of discussion on that, and what it means to be a qualifying claimant. These are very important issues. I have to admit, it did take me some time to work my way around the eligibility for compensation and the criteria and that, but I see that what this bill attempts to do is actually move what is currently gazetted into the Act itself, so that clauses 1B and 1C, which define the criteria, actually become part of the Act, which is as it should be. The built date that is defined within this bill really tidies up the definition of the term built. Currently, the claimants have based their claims on the date of final inspection, which means that it's a prior date to the Certificate of Code Compliance. I want to refer to the regulatory impact statement because I think it's really important to ask the question why there has been such a low volume of repairs up to this date, and there have been several barriers quoted within that. The high cost of repairs, access and affordability of bank finance, and the lack of awareness. Often homeowners don't know they have an issue until they come to sell their home. So my final statement, Mr. Speaker, is about the final date for claims. I, sir, am really concerned by those people who are completely unaware that their home is a leaky home, and I hope that these issues are resolved in the submissions to the Select Committee. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
I call Matt Ducey.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's an honour to rise and